Let's say that all your content was swallowed up tomorrow and it was gone. Would any of your customers notice? So you have to think about it like a publisher does. They're trying to make an impact on the reader, their lives or their jobs in some way. We have to do that as brands today if we want to see us attract and retain customers for the long term.
I think making the shift from thinking of your own interests as an organization to thinking about your buyer's interests is an inherently uncomfortable shift for people to make.
We're seeing new titles we never saw before. In-house journalists, a managing editor, because the current staffing that we have in brands are not used to telling stories.
Our core content team is of 7 people, and I've been able to assign 2 people to be the managing editors. They've gone in and they've created a content calendar, and we as a team have reached out to other people within different marketing groups, form a board that will meet with at least quarterly, if not every other month, to review the calendar to get input.
We don't have a very big content marketing team, but we have tools that make the content marketing team we have that much more effective. So when it comes to internal collaboration, we use Kapost. So our managing editor runs it, and whenever he gets somebody to contribute a piece of content to our blog, or increasingly outside contributors to ebooks, he uses Kapost as the platform that team uses to collaborate.
Specific to the editorial nightmare that it developed with having so many contributors, first we moved from just the most primitive back of the envelope and email kind of solution to a simple editorial calendar, and now we use Kapost, which has really just kind of transformed the lives of Robert and Sonia, who handle the day-to-day, and I don't have to listen to them complain quite so much anymore.
You know, listening constantly to what the community is consuming, what they're sharing, what the global media is producing. It's very similar to a news organization now.
You know, before we publish anything, we're going to go to those influencers and we're going to reach out to them and say, hey, we're working on this piece. You know, we're creating an infographic. Is there anything that you want to see included in it? Is this something that would be useful to you?
It is complex. As most publishers know, it is not easy to publish consistent content. And now we're at a point where I think you are going to see, and we're starting to see, the process of the marketing department starting to look and feel more like a publishing department. That's what's exciting.
It's not just producing a video, it's not just producing a story. You need a distribution plan as well. You need an activation plan. Otherwise the content just sits there.
The kind of balance of work is definitely somewhere around 60 to 70% promotion and marketing of this campaign, and 30 to 40% the actual creation of whatever that piece of content is.
Almost no limit to the benefits you gain from content marketing. New people discover the company that would not have discovered the company otherwise. Better still, they've come to the company's website on their own volition. We haven't had to coerce them to come there. For new people to not only discover Eloqua for the first time, but to take an action, raise their hand, and ask for more information from Eloqua. In other words, fill out a form and become part of our lead nurturing program. Content marketing also gives the demand generation team assets to share with our prospects to learn more about them, nurture them into customers.